Hi, my name is Esther Howell, and this is my documentary on pre-writing. A lot of the time when people start writing a paper, they skip over or pass over the pre-writing stage, maybe because they don't know exactly what pre-writing is or because they undervalue the impact of it. So we asked a few students about pre-writing, and this is what they had to say. Hi, are you working on a paper?
Yes, I am.
What's it about?
Well, my teacher assigned a paper on the impact of white American culture on Indian perceptions.
Wow, that sounds pretty intimidating. How are you doing with that?
Well, I started by brainstorming, so that's my pre-writing strategy.
And is that helping you at all?
Yeah, it's helping a lot. I made a cluster of the different ideas and branched off of those, and now I just have to pick what in specific I want to write about.
Are you working on a paper?
Yes, this pre-writing stuff. You want to help me?
What's going on?
I started off making an outline, like I'm supposed to, but since I changed some of my viewpoints, I feel like I can't change my outline. Like it's all set in stone.
Well, why do you think you're supposed to have an outline?
You mean I don't have to have one? That's what I did in high school.
What are you doing?
Writing a paper for my English class.
Wow, it looks like you already got over a page there. So what kind of pre-writing did you do?
Pre-writing? I started my writing process.
So this is your first draft, and you didn't write anything down before it.
No, this is my only draft.
So do you feel like your paper is going to be understandable and coherent with just this draft?
It should be fine. I mean, it's due tomorrow, so it's not. I have time for another draft.
Are you working on a paper?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, what's this piece of paper right here?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure exactly what I need to talk about. I got this at the Writing Center, and it's a sheet of ideas that maybe I can write about.
Well, what kind of questions does it ask you?
Like about, do I have a controversy associated with my topic, or do I have any experiences that might influence what I'm writing about in my topic?
And are those the kind of questions that are helping you pick a topic?
Actually, it is. It's really helping me kind of narrow down my topic and what I want to write about.
Awesome. All right, the first student used brainstorming to get her ideas down, and brainstorming is pretty much just free writing till you know what idea you want to focus on. And the types of brainstorming are usually clustering or mapping, which is just making kind of a bubble diagram and branching out from your broadest topic. Next, we met a student who just did an outline, mainly because she thought she had to, and that's pretty much the only reason. Now, an outline can be very helpful because it can give your paper really good structure, but you have to be careful with it because it makes it so that you don't want to change anything in your paper, and sometimes when you get to your second draft, which you should have a second draft, then, there are things that you need to change. Our third student didn't pre-write at all, and any way you look at that, it's a bad idea because you don't, when you just have the one draft, you just look at it once and you don't see if you made any mistakes or if your topics match up with your thesis. And you may not even find out about any of that until you get your paper back from your teacher. Finally, our last student used exploration questions that she found in the Writing Center just to get her going on what topic she wanted to talk about. You could also use a friend or a peer, in the Writing Center to help you out, just to bounce ideas off of and to ask you questions that you may not have thought of yourself.
There's a reason I talked to you. Well, we're here with Bailey, asking about pre-writing. So Bailey, how do you pre-write?
I don't. I just write whatever comes to mind and then edit it.
Okay, so editing, important process there. Is your pre-writing kind of your rough draft?
Sort of, yes.
Okay. And what do you think when you think of the word pre-writing?
Like a rough draft. I don't know the difference.
Gotcha. And so you're not like an outline kind of gal?
No.
No,
Just
it's...
throw it down and then edit it.
All right.
Turn it in.
Fast and sloppy.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So I'm Jared.
I'm Jeremy.
Nice to meet you, Jeremy. What do you think about pre-writing? What comes to mind?
Pre-writing, when I think of it, comes to when you have a paper due.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I think it's like a first draft of what you want to write, and then you look over that, like brainstorming and pre-writing. That way you know how you're gonna do on the final paper. You can probably bring it here to the Writing Center, and they'll look over it with you. And
it's advertisement.
There you go.
It's not going to be on YouTube, is it?
Okay, no, it's going to be on the CSU Writing Center's website. Okay. Because we're trying to get the campus's opinion on pre-writing. What you do before you actually start getting into the ooey gooey parts of your paper. How do you pre-write? Or how would you pre-write? Or what do you think pre-writing is? Get all up in this. We're doing knowledge. How do you feel about pre-writing?
Pre-writing for essays?
Yeah. Do you use them?
Yes.
What kind of pre-writing skills, like techniques, do you use?
Hit the topic,
All right.
brainstorm,
Brainstorming.
and then I go from there.
Do you
I
like?
write my first paragraph, like try to pick up an essay and I write.
All right. And that works. You feel confident with it?